Okay, watch. Remember this image right here as I take the fingering off and squeeze it into a fist and it completely vanishes. Now I know what you're thinking. I told you to remember this image because if you look, that ring completely reappears. Watch the ring. If I slowly take it off so you can all see all the detail, I can actually change it into a quarter. Watch the ring. You can see there's a hole right through it. So I actually make it become a coin in midair. Alright, so for those of you that know Garrett Thomas's incredible ring thing routine, where you take the ring and you throw it from finger to finger, like with magic, and you get it to jump from finger to finger. Here's a nice little moment you can do to get it to jump from your ring finger up to your middle finger and back, just for a split second, before continuing on with the rest of the routine where you get it to melt through the rest of the fingers. What's up? Just before we dive in to learn how to do these 5 incredible ring magic tricks, I'm asking you one simple favor because I'm teaching you all this incredible magic completely for free. Just do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. That's all I want you to do. And once you've done that, without any further ado, and if you're feeling super generous, hit a like. But without anything else left to say, let's learn how all these ring piece magic? That sounds awful. Let's learn how all these pieces of ring magic work. Alright, so for those of you that know Garrett Thomas's incredible ring thing routine, where you take the ring and you throw it from finger to finger, like with magic, and you get it to jump from finger to finger. Here's a nice little moment you can do to get it to jump from your ring finger up to your middle finger and back, just for a split second, before continuing on with the rest of the routine where you get it to melt through the rest of the fingers. So here's how it works. It's a very simple thing. I'm not going to teach you the rest of the ring thing routine. It's famous and Garrett Thomas is the creator of it. But for this moment here, where you get the ring to jump back and forth between the ring and middle finger, nothing's happening. I'm just covering my index finger with my thumb, and I'm covering my pinky finger with the remainder of my hand. And all I'm doing is I'm shifting up like this, so I'm shifting my hand like that and back down, and it looks like it just jumps from finger to finger, and it's just a stupid throwaway moment that you can add in there. Finger tattoos don't help but because it sort of gives the game away, but it's just to throw it in the middle of the routine can be a really nice throwaway thing. So at speed you could say, check out this ring, I place it on my finger, I can actually take that ring and throw it right back on. Watch, I'll do it again. This time I'll do it from finger to finger, like that, just like this. Now I'll place it on my ring finger. You can all follow along at home and get it to jump up and back onto my middle and back down to my ring. And finally, I'll put it on my pinky and have it melt through my pinky. So that's just a small additional moment to add in to Garrett Thomas's ring thing routine. So this is more of a social media trick, but all that happens is, you can probably figure it out from the video, but it's nice to throw it into compilations on social media of different effects, is as you show this image and take the ring off, you're going to center the ring in the screen so you don't try to show either side of the edges. And all that's going to happen is that you're going to pretend to place your finger inside the ring, making sure that it all lines up. In reality, it's going, as you probably guessed, behind the ring like that. But if you get it dead center, it's kind of hard to see here on our camera, dead center and in just for a moment, you do it quickly and then pull back, it gives this illusion that it melts straight through. So what happens is, if I turn the ring at an angle so you can see, I place my finger behind the ring and then I pull back, and it's important, like the positions is like I have my middle finger and thumb on the ring here, and then I sort of cover it with my index finger, and that helps me sort of, I can feel the little track so that I know that I'm not like too low or outside of the ring, you know what I mean? So I do this, I come through, I pull back to create that depth, and then I use my index finger to spin the ring face on so they can see that I've actually melted through it. So at speed, I start here, I can show my hand, make sure the ring is dead in line with the center, pretend to place my finger back through, melt out, and you can see that it comes through. This is not a good effect to perform in real life, but if you get it perfect on social media, it can look really, really fooling. Okay, so to do these ring effects, you're going to need to do something extra to your ring. This just sounds so wrong. But what I'm going to show you on video is how I do it. I'm going to use white thread so you guys can see it at home, but in the real world you would use black invisible thread, hopefully made out of Kevlar or something strong, and a lightweight ring. But what you're going to do is just take some thread and very simply tie a basic loop into the ring. So I would thread it through just like this, and then you can use certain things, like you can use like a candle or a bottle to loop the thread around, but in actuality all you need to do is, and it's so hard to do this for you all on camera, but just tie yourselves a pretty basic knot, allowing you to have a bit of a loop in the thread, and when you're finished you'll have one that looks like one that looks like this, and it just dangles there. So for example, I can place it on my thumb, or I can double the loop up to make it less long, or not as long, or a myriad of different things. But just so you get a close look, all you need to do is take a piece of thread, tie it around the ring and loop. Watch the ring. If I slowly take it off so you can all see all the detail and actually change it into a quarter. So again, we're going to use this setup where I have the ring on some invisible thread tied around my thumb, and you can see the thread is just long enough so it rests in the palm of my hand. I'm also going to use a US quarter. Alright? So I place the ring on my finger with the thread still around my thumb, and with the quarter I'm going to place it into like a very high finger palm here, like a Ramsey subtlety. So instead of it being down low, I place it up here so that my hand appears more empty. Now what I'm going to do is I can be quite free at this point. I can reach over, start to take the ring off. You can see that coin's hidden. I'm going to take the ring off. Really it's on this invisible thread. My fingers here are going to cover, create like a bit of a shield. Alright, so from the exposed view, it's like this. All that's going to happen is I'm going to pull my hand away and release the ring so it shoots back like this. So it goes from here in, but the shield of my fingers are going to cover that. And as that motion happens, I'm just going to drop my hand open and expose the coin. So at full speed, it looks like this. I'm going to take that ring. I pause for a moment so they can see that it's off my finger and it's separated, and then boom, I can display the coin. So super exposed view, it looks like this. 1, 2, release and show. Now immediately, if you've been in Magic at all for any time, you'll know the best way to make someone believe that your hand is empty when it's dirty is to pick something up with it. So immediately when I'm in this position, I pick up the coin and start to twirl it around my fingers, and what's happening is I'm just gripping that ring with the rest of my fingers on my right hand. So from the top, I can begin with the coin palmed, I can show the ring and come over quite openly, take the ring off and let it change into a coin. One more time without so much of a flash, I can come over quite openly, take that ring off and let it become a coin visually. Watch the ring, you can see there's a hole right through it, so I actually make it become a coin in mid-air. So this is a slightly different setup, but I've wrapped the thread around my 2 fingers here, so the ring holds like this. Next I take a nice big coin and I place it clipped between my 2 fingers, my middle and ring finger like that. Now I hold the ring and you can see it's on the thread like this, making sure not to flash the coin back here. Alright. All I'm going to do is, as I release everything, I'll give you an exposed view. As I literally just release everything, I catch the coin. So I go 1, 2, 3, and it looks like that coin changes, that ring changes to a coin in midair. So from here, 1, 2, 3, it becomes a coin. And again, I can just palm that ring in my fingers while it's displaying the coin. Okay, watch. Remember this image right here, as I take the fingering off and squeeze it into a fist and it completely vanishes. Now I know what you're thinking. I told you to remember this image because if you look, that ring completely reappears. So what I do is take that thread and I loop it around my finger so the ring is just dangling there, okay? And here's how the routine works. I place the ring onto my finger and I make sure that it's a fairly loose fitting ring. Then, as I begin, I say, remember this image. And it's important not to let them see your thumb in case they are able to see any thread. Now, I'm going to do something which looks very normal, but actually there's a little bit of theory behind it that you don't realize. I'm going to take the ring off and place it onto the palm of my hand, like this. But, although that looks innocent, a few things are helping here to hide the thread more than usual. First of all, I'm moving backwards. And secondly, I'm placing my hand very flat to the floor instead of like this. That means the thread, like as you can see there's thread there, but the more I turn and the further away I go, the easier it is to hide, right? So it's just a small motion, but it means you have less chance of being caught. Now I need to make the ring vanish, like this. The way we do that is essentially the ring is going to be hiding behind my hand, just dangling on the thread. But to make that look real, I could, instead of just throwing it over my hand, because they would see where it is, or just making a normal fist and then throwing it out the back like this, if I curl my pinky finger first, and then my ring finger, and then my middle, I actually start to cover, it covers my hand, leaving a big gap at the back, but it kind of doesn't look like there is, right? So I begin to curl my hands, and as I get about halfway there, I can just kick that ring away like this. So here, boom, and it goes, all right? So from the exposed view, curl, and it dangles, right? This is what I can see from the back. And now I'm in this position, so I'll do it one more time. I'm here, the ring goes. Now I'm gonna come and show my hands as empty, and what's happening is I'm just rotating my wrist up like this, right? And all the ring is doing is just gonna hide on the back of my hand like that. Now, when I get to here, I'm gonna kick my hand so that the ring will drop towards my palm. So I kick, and the ring goes from here, and I do that just as I bring my hand this way. So everyone in the real world will see the back of my hand. And the idea is that basically this ring is sort of hiding from view, right? Like this. What I see though is that, and then this. So I come from here, bring it up, kick forward. Now the ring is hiding in the palm of my hand, just like that, okay? Now to make it reappear, it's really easy. As I wave my hand up and down to create cover, I'm gonna place my ring finger into the center of the ring and extend my hand forward, and that's gonna cause that loose fitting ring to go back onto my finger. So from this point of view, without the shake, it looks like that. From the exposed view, it looks like this. And all put together with some motion, you can see it's there, I wave, and that ring will appear. Now all I do at the end is, instead of keeping my hand open so you can see this thread, I tilt it sideways, which doesn't look weird to the audience, because that's sort of how you display a ring anyway, but that just helps hide the thread. Now what you can do here in the real world is, once you've executed this routine completely, you can take the ring off and snap the thread as you do it, because it's invisible anyway, so then you're left completely clean. So from the top, it looks like this. I want you to remember this image as I take the ring off and place it on the palm of my hand. Just like that, it's gonna vanish. You can see it's completely gone. Now, if I just wave my hands, that ring will reappear. So that's it. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. It's my first sort of compilation of effect video, and if you guys like it enough, you hit that subscribe button, then I'll do way more of these, because I have thousands of tricks in my repertoire that I'm waiting to show you all. So all you have to do is hit that subscribe button, and you'll be inundated with fresh magic almost every single day of the week. Starting off with Tuesday, the tutorial Tuesday. Thursday, I perform a live magic piece and then evaluate it. On Sundays, we have the live Sunday session, where normally every single week we have a special guest and we just talk openly about magic and methods right there wherever you are in the world. It's like a massive magic jam. And then spontaneously throughout the week, I'll just be dropping fresh content here, there, and everywhere for you to be looking at, learning at, and performing at. That doesn't really work. Either way, hope you all enjoyed these pieces of ring magic. I didn't say ring piece magic because that's a completely different video on a completely different website that I'm not the main star in this time. But I hope you all enjoyed the ring effects. Let me know in the comments below what you want to see next. And until next time, folks, I'll see you on the other side. bye.